With the horror genre continuously growing, which horror movies have been left behind in the process?
Your lemon squares taste like ass.
Welcome to my channel, my name is Em, aka Horror, and in today's video, I will be counting down 10 forgotten or underrated horror movies. Stigmata, 1999. Stigmata is a story which follows a woman named Frankie, played by Patricia Arquette, who does not follow any particular religious practice. However, after she starts to have some weird and traumatic experiences which leave her with wounds that resemble the wounds that would have been inflicted upon Jesus Christ at his crucifixion, the Vatican get involved and realise something sinister is behind what's happening to her. This leaves the priest involved questioning his religion. Its story is enjoyable and easy to follow, making it more than just a horror film. The movie does have disturbing scenes and plenty of bloodshed, making it a must-see for any gore lover. In Dreams, 1999. When a woman has a strange dream about a girl being kidnapped in her neighbourhood, she goes to the police but is not taken seriously. It is not until her own daughter is kidnapped and murdered that she realises that her dream was a premonition and she is linked to the serial killer through her dreams. The killer haunts her dreams but no one seems to believe her, resulting in her mental health declining and her being institutionalised. Her dreams, however, do not stop and she sees her husband and another young girl being the next victims, causing her to break free from her cell and come face to face with the killer. In Dreams has a great cast with Robert Downey Jr. starring as Vivian, the serial killer, and a gripping story leaving you on the edge of your seat. Prom Night, 2008. A young girl, Donna, is about to attend her senior prom, however she is still haunted by her family's brutal murder a few years before. A teacher who had an unhealthy obsession with her killed her family in an attempt to make her be with him. On the night of her prom, her and her friends are in high spirits, however, the convicted murderer is out to finish what he started, resulting in Donna having to face him once more. Likely due to its rating, Prom Night certainly has a feeling of a classic slasher crossed with a teen flick. It does have predictable elements, however it is a fun watch and one which may be suited to those who do not like too much gore or scary elements. Blood the Last Vampire, 2000. Blood the Last Vampire is a beautifully illustrated anime horror. It centres on a girl named Saya who hunts vampire-like creatures to assassinate them. The creatures, known as chiropterans, threaten the American Yucatan Air Base and concerns arise that they will soon start to feed again before going into hibernation and becoming undetectable. Saya disguises herself as a schoolgirl to go undercover in the school next to the base to try and bring down the chiropterans. The movie runtime is roughly 45 minutes, however the story is not one to be snubbed, with twists and turns throughout. Blood the Last Vampire has inspired not only a live action movie, but also 2 anime series set in alternate universes. If you are a lover of anime and horror, this is definitely a movie you need to watch. The Burning, 1981. If you like the Friday the 13th movies, you will enjoy The Burning, which follows the story of a summer camp which is being stalked by a man named Cropsey, who used to be the camp's caretaker. Years before the main events of the movie, Cropsey was severely burned after a prank went wrong. He has returned to the camp to take out his anger on its current campers and counsellors, killing many of them in the process. With its comedic values and gory deaths, this is definitely one to add to your watch list. Creep, 2014. Creep follows a videographer, Aaron, who has answered an ad to film the last words of a dying man who wants to leave a message for his unborn child. As the day goes on, the man's requests become more concerning and his behaviour starts to cause Aaron to feel uneasy. When Aaron gets home, he starts to receive weird videos from the man and realises his journey with him is far from over. The found footage movie lives up to its name, leaving audiences feeling on edge and wondering what will happen next. Deadstream, 2022. Another found footage horror movie to add to the list is Deadstream, which shows an internet personality trying to gain back his following by staying the night in a haunted house. He live streams the event, and throughout the night weird things start to happen when he provokes the spirits, making the stream one that is hard to forget. Deadstream offers plenty of gore and jump scares to go along with it, giving it variety and making it an exciting watch. Hatchet, 2006. Kane Hodder stars as Victor, a disfigured man who was accidentally killed by his father with a hatchet. When a group of tourists attend a New Orleans swamp tour around the bayou, they learn the story of Victor and what happened to him. When their boat sinks, the ghost story starts to come to life, bringing Victor back with a vengeance. The gore in the movie is over the top and fun, and there are plenty of kills to keep the screen time entertaining. It offers frightening scenes and is sure to thrill audiences in more ways than one. The Taking of Deborah Logan, 2014. A film crew documents the life of an elderly lady, Deborah, who has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Whilst filming is taking place, the crew start to become concerned when Deborah's behaviour starts to worsen, leading them to believe a sinister supernatural force is at work. When Deborah is hospitalised due to her health, things start to unravel about what is happening to her, and secrets come to the surface. With Deborah being an unlikely villain in the story, the movie is interesting to watch and is not one to be missed. Ghostwatch, 1992. An entry that is slightly different but definitely worth mentioning is Ghostwatch. On Halloween night in 1992, Ghostwatch aired on the television screens around Britain. The BBC mockumentary was presented by beloved British television personalities of its time and showed a paranormal investigation taking place in a London home. With poltergeist activity and creepy events taking place throughout the show, such as pipes knocking, it was something that petrified a large number of the audience. Its documentary style of performance and the personalities used, which included children's TV personalities, led many to believe that the events they were watching were real and opened up the minds of individuals who were convinced that this was happening. There were many controversies after the programme ended, with one man who had learning difficulties sadly making the decision to unalive himself after he experienced the pipes of his boiler knocking, which he linked to the show. This led to the man's family raising a complaint about the film, which was dismissed along with over 30 other complaints. However, the family were permitted to put a case forward in front of a judge, with the BSC ruling the BBC had more of a duty to advertise the show as fake and that it was indeed disturbing. The show has also been reported to have given children PTSD. It has not aired in its full version on British televisions since its initial release. So as always, what do you guys think? Are there any horror movies that you would consider to be forgotten or underrated horror? Let me know down in the comments section. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and click on the notifications button, as I will be uploading more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. You can check out my other content here. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.